What's going on, YouTube? I'm just gonna get right into it. So I just wanted to talk about sabotage and crime creation. The length these people go through in the program, they literally will, instead of preventing crime. I definitely understand how it's more money in crime creation, but these people, I posted a video, probably a few weeks old by now. I probably make an edited video showing clips from that. So I posted a video a few weeks ago stating that they were gonna go after our vehicle soon because those the patterns that it always happen in. First, what they do is attack our home where we at, whether it's not renewing the lease wherever we go or procrastinating on giving us the keys to the new apartment. So this one thing that always seemed to follow after that every year or every year that this occurs, somehow, if it's not them sabotaging the vehicle, it's them running my baby mother off the road to the point where today the vehicle parked in front of my baby mother, my girlfriend, sister house. A car then came down the street and sideswiped it and put a big scratch on the side of the car and knocked off the side mirror. So now this is what the cops want us to believe. It's crazy how they really sabotage and create crime to do this. So what the cop did was, so this is the story that the cop is giving us, right? Now on we're the only vehicle that's parked on the street. Everyone else is pulled in the drive-through, which is weird, right? So a car ride down the street, side swipers. Everyone's in the house, no one hears it, right? The police come and knock on the door, asking who lived here, who vehicle was. They already knew though, right? So once my girl name spoke up or whatever or whatnot, he said that somebody that hit her car asked her, was the car originally like that or did someone hit it? Why would the police? They had no one pulled over out front of the house. No one was pulled over. So what these officers want us to believe is this is the story they gave us. They saying that they were around the corner assisting in another call. He was assisting his co-worker on another call, and the call was suicidal. Some guy was trying to kill himself, right? So suicidal thought implantation, right? So he said that he was assisting his partner who was on a suicidal call. Some man was trying to kill himself, and the officer that was on that call around the corner from us, it's nighttime. We don't see no flashing lights. We don't see the first responders. We don't see the fire department. None of this. None. The street is dark, dark. No street lights, bro. These people that got somebody, it's so crazy the limits that they go through to target a person. These motherfuckers and hit our car while it was parked down. We're literally in the house. Bro, the police came and knocked on our door and asked, was it our vehicle? And asked, was the vehicle like that? Or did someone hit it? Motherfucker, y'all know what the fuck going on. How is it that y'all don't even have this guy pulled over on this block right here? So you mean to tell me y'all saying that y'all was a right round the corner when this took place, and not only that, y'all pulled the guy over 3 blocks away, all the way around the corner. So when we look outside, we can't see them really having no one pulled over. This motherfucker gonna tell us. I told my girlfriend, I said, watch don't have insurance. So after it was all said and done, the police went back to the scene, which we never know where it was at because we couldn't move the vehicle because right now it's under investigation because somebody just sideswiped it. Bro, these motherfuckers came back to the house and said that the person driving ain't have no insurance, so of course we got to pay for it out of our own pocket. But I told my girlfriend before the police came back, they're going to say that the driver don't have insurance because it's financial sabotage and they know we saving up to move into this new apartment. It's crazy. We just got the email today about the apartment saying that we move in on the 29th. So they done pushed the apartment move-in date was the 9th. When we went on the 9th to get the keys and view the apartment, they pushed the apartment back and said, well, we got to wait a week because we get there and there's no toilet and there's no bathroom sink and there's no No thrash going around the walls or nothing. So now they pushed it back for another week. Then they called us and told us they pushed it back for another week. Then they emailed us and told us, okay, y'all finally got it on the 29th. Everything should be fixed by then. These motherfuckers and got somebody to side swipe our car. When we come outside after the police come, this is what the story the police told us. The police said that his partner was 3 blocks away, not only 3 blocks away, but was around the corner and he heard a crash. So he sent his partner around the street to investigate it. Now, this is on a dark block. There's no street lights or nothing. This officer still managed to find the house we're in, come and knock on the door, and know that out all of the vehicles out there, that our car was the only car hit. So they saying that they got the guy pulled. He's all the way around the corner, down the block, round the street somewhere. We don't see no flashing lights, no nothing. So we're waiting on the officer to get back. When he come back, he tell us the guy's uninsured. He's facing these charges, that charges, this, that, and the third. I'm up. You know, I recorded a phone call. So I started asking the cop questions like, so you mean to tell me coincidentally, y'all, how did y'all even know that he hit our car? This is when the officer said, or my partner said that he heard a crash because he was working around the street on a suicide call. Some man this is the thing that he said. He said some man is around there trying to kill himself. So you left your partner on a suicide call to come around here and investigate a crash that he don't even know which street it happened on, and y'all find our exact car that's been sideswiped. And not only that, y'all know exactly what house we're in and who to ask for when the car's not registered in my girlfriend's sister's name. It's in our name. So it's like, how did y'all even know we was there? And coincidentally, only our car was hit by this guy that we don't even see. So no one, you said your partner heard a crash 3 blocks away and he's around the corner. We were sitting in the living room and we didn't hear nothing. See, they try to play these mind games because you will not hear a crash. You would not hear a side swipe to compare to how you would hear a crash. We all know those two things have two different distinctive sounds. When you hear a car crash, you know that a car crashed. Boom, like you know when it crashed. But a side swipe is nowhere near as loud as an actual car crash. So we got this big ass scratch going down the side of our car. The mirror is knocked off. And the officer is telling me that while he was assisting his partner on a suicide call 3 blocks away around the corner, that he heard a car crash. So you mean to tell me the officer drove through 3 blocks, he found what car it was that was hit, and not only that, y'all still managed to pull the guy over who did it? So how did y'all know who did it? If it was a hit and run, how did y'all possibly pull over the guy who did it? You mean to tell me y'all investigator skills is that immaculate all of a sudden? I'm talking about in less than 20 minutes, y'all have figured it all out. We don't even see the guy that y'all say that y'all have pulled over. Y'all pulled him over 4 blocks away down the street. I'm talking about out of sight, out of mind. So we can't even, as long as this road is, y'all didn't investigate and pull him over on the same road where the accident took place at, right in front of our house, huh? And the neighbors got ring cams. So my girl went to the neighbor house because beside my girlfriend's sister house is one of my girlfriend childhood friends family members. So she went to go get the ring footage from that, and coincidentally, there's no footage on her camera. Her camera all of a sudden was malfunctioning and it won't work. And so she ain't seen nothing, she ain't captured nothing. It's just amazing the shit that they do. They literally go, so they using uninsured motors to cause these accidents and to vandalize and sabotage, or to run them off the road or crash into people's vehicle. So they're really creating, it's a cycle. So they're creating crime to target a targeted individual, then looking out for that same individual who they just wrote tickets for. You mean to tell me he's riding with no license, he's uninsured, y'all just gave him a ticket and towed the vehicle, and we have to take y'all word on this because we don't see any of this occur. You mean to tell me y'all was on another call a few blocks away from here, coincidentally, your partner heard a crash. There was no car on the scene, but out all the cars, our car was the only one damaged, and y'all still managed to pull the guy in the midst of attending to someone who was suicidal. Y'all some bad motherfuckers. Y'all some bad motherfuckers. It's crazy because all the murders that go on in the city, y'all don't know nothing about nothing. all the shootings to take place. Y'all don't know nothing about nothing. But an accident that happened around the corner from y'all, 3 blocks away. Y'all found the car two, 3, 4 blocks away, around the corner, down the street. I'm talking about out of sight, out of mind. We can't even look left or right to see no cars pulled over. So how did they make it to the scene and still was able to catch up with the guy who did it when they then never saw who did it because they was on another call? Y'all was on another call attending to someone who was suicidal. So you stop assisting your partner to come around here, and somehow, some way, you found exactly what car it was, what block it was, with no street lights on, or any of this. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, see, but in order for that too, this they said that this person was driving without a license and without insurance. So in my mind, it's like, well, why would the person driving tell you, yeah, well, I hit this specific car around the street, even though y'all ain't witnessed it or see me do it? Why would he add more criminating charges onto himself? Why? It's like the cops didn't know that this specific car was the one who did it. At least that's what they want us to think. They want us to think that they didn't know and they stumbled upon, and his partner heard it and put him on. They caught up with the dude who did it, and the dude confessed to hitting the car when we didn't even call the cops. We didn't even know that the car got sideswiped. But y'all came to notify us to let us know that it happened. That is bizarre because you cannot make it up. The officer didn't even want to talk to me because they know that they can't even play those type of mind games. When I started to asking the officers questions to show that I'm debunking everything you say because what you're saying don't make sense. He don't even want to talk to me. He stopped talking to me and started just talking to my baby mother. Yeah, I bet you don't want to talk to me because you know you ain't gonna answer none of my questions because I'm a poke holes all in that story. He's about something here, do this and call insurance. Y'all know we got to pay for it out of our pocket. Y'all know y'all just heard us on the phone talking about saving money to move into the apartment on the 29th, bitch. And on the same day, this happened to the cop. Y'all some wild motherfuckers. I mean, they really don't care about nothing. It's crazy. They will actually create crime just to target an individual. So you have individuals who they have doing this intentionally and on purpose, and they're looking out for these people like they're getting tickets in and out of jail free. So they could do this. They're gonna have the DA release them on minor charges. They're gonna get the least amount of. I'm pretty sure they're not getting any time for doing this, and they're gonna cut them loose on the street to target the next individual. And they got these cycle of informants and criminals on the street, literally breaking the law, doing shit like this, and they're just cutting them loose so they can continue to do it. This shit is out of control. That's out of control. They go above and beyond. Anytime they would do something like that just to get your attention or to like to fuck up your belongings, your vehicle or some shit like that, or to financially sabotage you or set you back. They weird. In order to do, you have to be a fucked up, like mentally fucked up type of person to create a crime, to target an individual just to set them back financially. That's crazy. These motherfuckers went out their way to get somebody to run into our car and that bitch was parked. I'm taking it back. I said, just when you thought you seen it all. And it's crazy because I did a video 3 weeks ago and it's still on my page right now where I made my predictions. And I said it was 3 weeks ago. I said now that they know we got the apartment or we moving up out the apartment and we waiting on the okay to move into the next one. What they gonna do now is take out the vehicle. I'm gonna load up the video and show y'all when I because I got it on private. This I got it named right now. I'm going on my other phone to look at my YouTube channel. I'm gonna tell y'all the exact name. I'm on private and y'all gonna see how long it been up there. It been up there for 3 weeks. I said now they ready to fucking take out the car watch. And today they made the move on. As soon as we got word on when we move into the apartment. That is crazy. So now we got to utilize the money that we saving to come up with the deposit and, to get everything else new back into the apartment because we really, it's a cycle. Every year we move somewhere, we end up losing everything, having to start over damn near from scratch, damn near from scratch. And this has been a repeated cycle for the last 3 years. It'll be 4 years next month. Every year around this time, it's the same thing, literally. So now what it is they want us to be stuck in the same cycle. So they fuck the cop every year right around tax time to get us to spend money again on a vehicle, and they're gonna fuck it up 3 months after we get it, and so on and so forth for as long as that. So every year we've been having to switch vehicles because they wrecking them, crashing into them, fucking them up, fucking with the motors, the engines. So this is the cycle that we've been stuck on for the last almost 4 fucking years in that order. In that order. That is crazy. I had to get up here and talk about that. That's just crazy, bro. Because they literally go out of their way to fuck with a person. Like even when you're not doing that, just chilling with the fam, they literally stage incidents like this just to fuck with you. Then when you get to asking them logical questions, they don't want to talk no more. Y'all came all the way to the house to bother us about it. Now y'all don't want to answer no questions. That is very strange. You act like you the one with the attitude. I'm asking you questions, simple questions. Why is it that you can't answer? Why did you stop talking to me? Because you know exactly where this is going, right? You know I'm recording your ass, right? The shit is wild though, for real. It is absolutely crazy. This is crazy. I ain't gonna even lie. Out everybody out all the vehicles that was out there, our car was the only one that got hit while I was parked. I told my girlfriend before the police pulled back up, watch they say that whoever it is that's responsible for it is uninsured, so we have to pay for it out of our own pocket. I be goddamn 10 minutes later the cop come back and that's exactly what he said. Well, unfortunately, the driver ain't have no insurance, so they get a ticket for that. They get a ticket for a hit and run. That's a lot of tickets. Y'all to let the motherfucker go. So without a license, a hit and run, and driving uninsured, y'all done wrote them a lot of tickets. That's what you telling me. Y'all didn't even give us the person name. Y'all just gave us an incident report number. What type of janky shit is this? What do y'all got going on? Are you fucking serious? So this orchestrated crime that y'all just created, y'all have figured it out and solved it that quick. I'm talking about on the wildest story the police have to tell you. It's truly amazing the level of shit that the program and these cops and these informants and these people would literally go through to fuck with an individual. It's crazy because it's all bullshit. Because if the individual that y'all have on this watch list, if there were such bad individuals, then they would go out there and commit crimes without y'all help. Y'all wouldn't have to provoke them to do something stupid. If they were so bad, like you say they is, so y'all have to run harassment campaigns until the individual snaps. So y'all can be like, see, we told y'all this is why he needed to be watched. Because he's a crazy person. This is exactly why he was being watched. But the whole time they torture the nigga in the house. They running psychological operations on you 24/7. Even on social fucking media, they target ads to target you. This shit is crazy. And it's nonstop. It's literally 365, 366 on a leap year. The program don't believe in holidays. It don't believe in nothing but overtime. This bitch is working overtime 24/7. It don't sleep. It don't stop. That is crazy. So now what we gotta worry about, because I'm so strategic, I gotta hurry up and go get the light fixed because what they're gonna do now is try to stage more accidents and try to ride and hide in the blind spot on the side that they side swipe where there's no mirror. So they could try to cause another accident and make it seem like it was our fault. because they was right. But the whole time they purposely riding in the blind spot, trying to sideswipe or get you to run off the road. No, sir. I don't get paid for this shit. I have to keep thinking 24/7 about, strategically on just surviving and worrying about the next booby trap and what the fuck they gonna do next, bro. That's just too much for real. I have to go out there and worry about that shit all day, all what the fuck they gonna do next. And it's something every minute. That is bizarre. That's no way to live for real. That's really no way to live. You gotta be on point 24/7, like it's the streets and you're selling drugs. You gotta literally watch your back and be leery and weary of everything that goes on in your life. Because these motherfuckers playing games 24/7. That is crazy. That's the shit I don't be having time for, to be honest. They went out our way to get somebody to run into our vehicle. Our vehicle, the only one who got towed up on the block now. Coincidentally, y'all was just so happened to be right around the corner when all this occurred and got here on time and knew exactly what house to knock on, who to ask for, everything. All this is all coincidental. Man, these people is fucking crazy. I ain't even lie. I don't even know what to think about the program no more. For real, that shit is it's crazy. You literally got to spend every second of your day. I mean, you ain't got to spend every second of your day thinking about it and preparing for what's next and shit like that. Like I said, there ain't no way to live. But to avoid a lot of the shit that they put you through, you have to. And that shit trash. Sure, no individual have to walk through society, especially if they're not committing crimes or not, doing none of that wild shit. Should no citizen have to walk through life peering over their shoulder 24/7, looking for the next booby trap set by their own government and alphabet agencies and local law enforcement as well? Should no citizen have to go through that? That is crazy. Should no innocent citizen have to go through that? Should nobody have to? That's what the fuck we got a court system for. They just create shit, try to get you to fall in line with the shit, and they don't even follow their own rules. They done put laws and constitutions in place, and they trample all over that shit. So really, it's just in place for us. It's a training manual for us. They just giving us a list of the shit that we can't do, but they could do. That shit is bizarre for real. So now we got to take this money and spend it on getting the car fixed. But they done fucked the cops so bad, it's to the point where we already need another vehicle again. That shit crazy because we went through vehicles every year fucking with this program. Literally every year that we average a new vehicle a year. And that's crazy. It was at one point in time, my baby mama had her own car and I had my own car. I had the gold Buick and she had the Mercury Milan. Now we keep struggling to keep one vehicle and got to replace it every fucking year. It's just insane. We got to relocate every single year. That's just insane. We got to start over basically every year. For the last 3 years, almost four next month, I broke every year off relocating and moving. Literally, that's how my year's been going since being in the program. New vehicle, finding somewhere new to live because the same old weird shit just keep happening. That shit crazy. Don't care if you predict it, if you post it before it happened or nothing. They still do the shit. It's like, so what? Yeah, you predicted it accurately. You know what we're gonna do, and we still gonna do it. So we don't care. Talk, tell, post about it, say whatever. And that shit is crazy. They really don't give a fuck at all. That shit is wild. These people running around playing games. I mean, with people lives though. The most dangerous game you can play with, they wake up and play that bitch every day faithfully, and they trying to win. That shit is trash. That shit trash. I'm about tired of this shit for real. I'm sick and tired of that shit. I'm talking about don't let you get ahead. They keep their foot on your neck. Soon as something come through for you, they fucking it up. The next thing come through, they fucking it up. I'm talking about with precise precision too. That while I'm talking now, they plotting on what they're gonna do next. They already know what they're gonna do next. I gotta figure out what they're gonna do next so I won't step in the shit or whenever they do it, it don't affect us as hard as it normally do or set us back like it been. So I gotta try to prep for that and be on alert for that. And I try not to, worry my girl about it because she got I wear the load on worrying about it, document and shit like that. You live whatever kind of normal life you could. I'll handle that on my end or whatever. But I don't know. This shit just weird, bro. These people do this shit with no care in the world. I don't even give a fuck what they do. They would literally stage a whole real shootout in front of a targeted individual house simply to bother that targeted individual, bro. These people are fucking batshit crazy. I ain't even capping. They batshit crazy. And the people that's willing to do this weird shit is, bro, they have to be brainwashed, like seriously mentally ill, like they don't care about living or nothing. It's like the police, is they making y'all do it in that sense? I just don't understand because there's no way I'm gonna be going to put my life on the line to fuck with somebody who I don't know life. It just don't make sense. Why would I sacrifice myself for y'all fight? Why would I do that, bro? You mean tell me put myself constantly in harm's way to fuck with this ticking time bomb? Why would I do some stupid shit like that, bro? That's why I said, bro, it's that shit. It got to be deeper than that, man. I just don't see it. I just don't see people really willingly sad enough to sacrifice themselves. It's like they got to be getting lied to all around the board too, though. Like whenever some shit like that happen, you best believe the police is right there trying to ensure them that they're watching their back. When all actuality, the police is not. They there to witness me kill them. And that's crazy because these people honestly trusting these people. This is crazy. I'm talking about them people, got them people sacrificing themselves. They real crash dummies. They don't even know what the mission is, what they out here doing it for. As long as they being compensated or don't have to face whatever charges they fight, or they can stay on the street or live rent free or get a temporary car just to stalk and harass me. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They don't care about nothing, bro. Like at all. These people don't have a soul. They don't even have a conscience for real. That's what I'm really starting to believe that these people seriously do not have no kind of human emotion at all. I mean, at all. No sense of humanity at all. You know, emotions is a naturally, you would think that everybody is born with a conscience and born with emotions, bro, but it's really people out here who lacks all of that, who don't have it. I mean, zero empathy, zero sympathy, zero remorse, sorrow. They this is petty. That shit do not register to these people at all. I mean, at all, bro. That shit is crazy. That's the only logical thing for somebody to be able to do this and not give a fuck about the outcome, who get hurt in the middle of it, all just for agenda or to prove a point, bro. They can't be human, bro. They don't have a conscience. I don't know if they brainwashed. I don't even want to speculate. But all I know is that shit is extra weird when you really think about it on a psychological level. It's like what type of people is able to do this and live and sleep comfortably at night, to go home to their family, smile and laugh and eat dinner as if they're not fucking Psycho fucking powers. That shit is crazy. Motherfucker like that is dangerous. I mean, extremely dangerous. I'm talking about they'll burn a house down with 1,000 people in it just to get to the target individual, bro. They don't even care about that. That shit is crazy. That shit, wow. I don't even know how this program really running as rampant as it is, bro. But this shit is out of control. This shit ain't doing no getting worse. These motherfuckers getting bolder and bolder. I am not lying. They getting bolder and bolder, like they're up front of your face with it, bro. And when you ask a logical question, they get weird and act like you're not asking them a question and try to hurry up and wrap up the case. They're literally ignoring you to overtalk you so they could say their little skit and they done with it. They don't even want to hurry your side though. When you get them in the bind, they get really, really weird talking. They have to stop talking and get away as fast as they can because it's getting awkward now. You're running out of stuff to say, so you can't keep this up. I know exactly what to ask you to make you that the reveal how full of shit you are. And that's what happened. No police will even talk to me, bro. When it comes to they try to take advantage of my girl because she low key green. To be honest, like she green. She think that whatever, the shit that happened. And, since I'm a target individual and her life is natural, like she'll come home and tell me a story and don't know that it's gang stalking. I got to tell her that it's gang stalking or keep making predictions for me to see so she could see. Like I told her, well, how did you know how did I know that was going to happen? Well, how did I know they were gonna say that? So I have to do shit like that to put her on to it because I don't want her to really consume her life too much about the shit though. So I don't be on her back about the shit because I already know what it do to me. What mentally anyway, the effects it have on me, having to observe and watch everything. I'm talking about to be on 10 toes 24/7, full alert like a guard dog. I'm talking about 24/7. No, that should take a toll on you mentally to the point where you really be like, fucking, you stop caring about shit, and that shit just it slowly progresses because that's really what the point that I'm at though. Even though I know I shouldn't allow it to have me feeling like that, but it's like shit. I'm just giving to the point where I don't give a fuck what happens type shit. But that's a bad way to let the program have you like feeling type shit because you're gonna lose thinking like that, getting discouraged, not trying to do nothing. Like it could have been plenty of times I could have been like, man, fucking, we ain't getting no car. We ain't doing this or doing that because I already know. But I'm stuck in this cipher of getting the car because we need the car to handle shit. It makes shit easier. But I might as well catch the bus at this point. Nigga can't even enjoy the car for a year. We ain't making a whole year yet in the last 3.5, 4 years, bro, with a vehicle. Every year we gotta buy a new vehicle, bro. That shit trash. For real, that shit trash. I mean, just unnecessary bullshit, bro. Y'all people weird as a bitch. Don't y'all got something to do, bro? Y'all ain't got nothing that y'all rather would be doing in the whole wide world, bro. This is what y'all just settle for, right? A gangster. Fucking with people out. Everything you could do in the world and become in the world, you choose, I mean, the absolute bottom of the barrel, bro. The last thing on the list. You went past millions of things to end up here a gangster. Jeez, you a fucking bite. I'm talking about a waste of skin. For real, that's just a waste of life right there. An individual like that, for real, that shit is sad. That shit is sad. I wouldn't even know how to feel on the inside. Like I don't even know how those people could. I could probably understand how some of them could, like especially the older people who probably involved because they probably been lied to. Ain't no telling how deep their slander campaign go. They probably print out fake paperwork on you. Ain't like the people gonna go and research and get on the government website to see, especially if the government or the police is the ones bringing them the file to you. You ain't gonna question it. You gonna go with it. So I can understand how they probably could lie to some people, and those people could just be simply being the ones who do the surveillance, just watching and walking around. I think all gang stalkers' job description is different. They got people. They got a whole list of people who will run you off the road. Not all of them, but they got the mentally fucked up ones that they pick specifically for that job right there. When they come time to get active, they got those ones. When they come time to report what it is you buy from the grocery store, they got motherfuckers for that. I'm talking about for every aspect of the program. They got a weird motherfucker who will step in and do it happen. And that shit's sad. Because it's really the mental ill people who's in control of this shit. You really have to be a sick individual, bro, to participate in this, to know what it entails, to know what it leads up to know what it do to people, to know that some innocent people may get hurt. That is some crazy shit, bro. It's really a game to these people. It's really a game. So we don't even know who the enemy is. We know the cops involved, but not all cops. We know that the EMTs are involved, but not all EMTs. You know what I'm saying? Like every airplane we hear fly over is not gang stalking. Every ambulance we see might not be gang stalking, but it puts you in that. It puts you in that mindset where shit, all you motherfuckers gang stalking, far as I care. Far as I'm concerned, yes, I don't trust none of you. So all y'all gonna get the same treatment. How I talk to y'all, how I observe y'all, how I document, how I record y'all. You can't let your guard down. I mean, you can if you want to. I doubt that it end well for you. I ain't saying that like they gonna hurt you or something, but whatever it is they chose to do, they gonna do it. As soon as you let your guard down. That's why it is important for me to get more vocal about this shit for real because I'm sick of this shit for real. I said I won't go in no 5 years doing this. How some people say they been targeted for 10 and 15. Shit, I ain't trying to make it 5. I ain't even lie to nobody. I ain't even lie. This shit trash. I gotta do something. I ain't even lie. I don't know how much louder I gotta be for these people to just press the button and press that bitch for real. Cause I'm sick of that motherfucking ass. This shit is mentally draining. I ain't even care. That shit so trash. Yeah, that's self control, but it's hard for real. It's hard. You have to literally be like a saint, like, and I don't really know too many of those, especially when you even take it back to biblical times. It's like, I mean, we all human. How much could a person take before a person snap or lose self control or some shit like that, bro? You know, because that shit happened in a split. You know, it happened so fast. It happened so fast. You don't have time to think about it. It just happened. That's self discipline, self control. Definitely is a key factor in this program. You definitely have to develop that. I'm talking about you have to become a master of that. Because this program will have you ready to straight wild out for real. It's ridiculous. People just can't live their lives. It's just crazy, bro. Pet project to some weird shit. Fucking Havana syndrome, and they got all this other shit going on with it. And then they famous for trying to say it's mental illness. I mean, that's a bold thing to say, to tell a motherfucker that the pains and the shit that's going on to them is in their head, bro. That's some, bro, you gotta have some balls. You gotta be a motherfucker who don't care about nothing at all to look somebody else in their face and tell them what they're experiencing is all in their head. Sheesh, you a bold motherfucker. You a bold motherfucker to do something like that. To tell me what I'm experiencing, as if you know me or you're with me 24/7 a day. You mean to tell me you met me for a 40-minute session, heard what I had to say, and your conclusion is it's all up in our head to everybody who talk about this topic. Y'all some bold motherfuckers, boy. Y'all some bold motherfuckers. But I see how they get away with it because they taught that shit and they stand by on it, and that's really gaslighting. Like them people would tell you that in your face with a straight face, and you know they bullshitting. That'll make anybody really like you. Like you said, if you don't have self control, you you go act the way that you really shouldn't act in front of a person like that because that's what they want you to do. So they could be like, yeah, see, it's mental issues. They play games like that, bro. What I'm talking about with their poker faces on. You don't know if they're bluffing or what. I mean, you know as a target individual, but like I said, it's all a trap because how you respond is gonna make that true or not, to the public or to the people who witness it. But they know that's how the normal person gonna come on. Could you imagine somebody literally standing in your face lying and you know they're lying and and they know that you know you're lying, but they keeping their poker face on and trying to really convince you that no, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't lying. You lying. Bro, do you know how that'll make somebody feel, bro? I know some shit like that'll piss me off for real. Now it's depend. I don't know how. I can't say how I would act or how I respond to it, but I know how it'll make me feel though. I'd be ready to snap for real. Oh, so this motherfucker playing with me. I'm talking about, but they'll be dead serious with it. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Jeez, that is crazy. They really fucked the car up too. They gotta pay for that. And we gotta go get the wheels checked because they done knocked off a hood cap. So that means they done hit the wheel somewhere. Them motherfuckers better loosen up a nut wide nigga. And they know that you gotta get on the highway. They do shit like that. I'm gonna end up taking the car to the shop my cousin worked at though. I'm gonna get family to work on that joint so I know who to go to if something fucked up on it. I'm gonna get my cousin to work on that bitch. Fucking hopefully get a discount or some shit. It's just sad though that they go through the extremes to do shit like that though. It's out of control for real. That is crazy, bro. This program is out of control, bro. I just don't see how it could be stopped, man. Jeez. And it's always something after the next too. They know exactly when to apply the pressure. They know exactly where to apply the pressure, when, why, where, and how. They got all that shit covered. I ain't even lie to you. Jeez. Them some dirty motherfuckers, bro. You gotta be a wicked motherfucker to take an oath to serve and protect. And you out here doing the complete opposite. You're the menace to society that you try to paint on to everybody else. Jeez, I thought I was really out here in the streets when I was really out here in the streets, but no, no, I ain't shit compared to these people. I ain't even lie. Everything I thought I used to be in the streets is what these people is for real. I ain't even lie. And they got an army with them. That's tough. A bunch of psychotic motherfuckers with power. Jeez, that's a bad combination. That's spare disaster. Mm-mm-mm. So, I don't think we could do is spending the money that we did have saved up for moving in and for the deposit. Start right back over. We got to the 29th. I know we'll be able to get that. I ain't gonna be nothing, but it's just the point though. It's just unnecessary money being spent now, only for them to still do something else. Once we go get this fixed, the little body work, I ain't gonna care about that. Get the mirror on, get everything up the pot. Well, see how much it costs first. That's the first thing. How much everything gonna cost. That gonna let me know if I want to reinvest into that motherfucker or just let it go. See, but when they go that shit's trash. That shit trash. I'll take it to get looked at tomorrow. I gotta go somewhere completely random, and then that place ain't gonna even be the final place I go to get it done. But they gonna already have people in place and in motion. I ain't got time for none of that. I'm literally just gonna drive around until I see something that I like. I ain't gonna think about it. I ain't gonna go to no regular shop I've been going to, except when it's time to get that bitch fixed. And I'm going to my cousin, and he better not do nothing weird. I promise you. I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna slap the shit out of his ass. Like, I'm gonna snap fire from his ass. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do it right on YouTube too. My mama would be really upset with me, but I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. If he do anything weird and the cop fuck up right back to back or some weird shit. It could be the program. He probably don't have nothing to do with it, but I've been smack the shit out of him. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about sick of their ass. I'm sick of their ass for real. The more positive you try to be, the more stupider them people get. And you're back against the wall. It's like, what could you do? Unless you're ready to die right then and there. I mean, you limited to options. It's either do something, die, get locked up, or learn how to turn the other cheek. Keep fighting. But that shit whack though. Not to be able to fight back is whack. That's a real test right there. To be fucked with 24/7, knowing that you can't do them because it's a setup. That's some sucker shit. That's some sucker shit. That's some sucker shit, bro. That's some bitch shit for real, bro. That's what I don't respect about nobody who participate in it. Cause they be wanting to sing Billy Badass and Hector Camacho, when really that's not it. That's not what men do. Y'all niggas acting like cowards and think y'all tough or some shit. That's weird. You can't even be both. You can't be both ways, bro. You can't operate like a bitch, throw rocks and hide your hand, or fuck with the car when the nigga not around or some shit like that. And then you want to ton a person by subliminally and fire them with tow trucks and do all this old extra weird shit, bro. Y'all niggas weird, bro. They weird. That's some weird shit, bro. It's all strictly bad guys. It ain't even about showing who's tough or who not. It's solely to fuck with your mind and to trick you out your spot. They don't give a fuck about you calling them no pussy, no coward, no nothing. They don't care about none of that. These programs gonna continue to run. Operations steady gonna run. They don't care. They ain't heard none of that. They don't care about it. They got people who do care about it though, and those the ones they're gonna use to provoke you. So it could be an altercation. You can call them all type of cowards, but it don't offend me. But I'm gonna send somebody your way to fuck with you because we know you like that word, and we're gonna let you say it to him, so it could be a confrontation because he hate for people to call him that. These type of mad games they play, bro. Those people is fucking crazy. This shit crazy. You gotta be in control, bro. To lay down and take this. It's like being, bro. It's like being violated in the worst way possible, and you waking up to it every day. Jeez, that's a tough pill to swallow. I ain't even lie. I mean, that's the toughest pill to swallow. Mm-mm-mm. And ain't nothing that could be done about it. You just gotta lie there and take it. You can fight back, but it's like useless for real. You definitely can fight back, but it just get useless for real. I feel like that anyway. Especially only to suffer defeat and to end up in the exact same spot. Jeez, I'm gonna have to reevaluate my game plan. Cause the old one is not working. I gotta do something different. Something I'm not gonna talk about though. I'm gonna try not to even think about it. I just want to be spontaneous with whatever it is that I decide to do. Cause they be on it. You can't talk it out loud. I'm talking about you can't do none of that. I'm afraid to even make mental notes about what I want to do. I don't want a game plan or nothing. I don't even think it's safe to game plan in my head. I be trying to have my thoughts bouncing all over. I ain't even lie. That shit is a mental fuck for real. It gets so exhausting. I ain't gonna lie. That shit exhausting as hell. Whew, I'm still here. I ain't thought I was gonna make it to year 4. I definitely don't want to make it to year 5. Now without no results for real, that should be trash. I mean, ain't nothing getting done. We watching these people reauthorize bills and they ain't even touching on the subject. It's like this. Fuck us and what we got going on. Ain't nobody gonna listen. Enjoy your day. That shit ain't cool. I'm sick of it for real. I don't even got no solutions for this shit. That is crazy. Gotta continue to fight the good fight, huh? That shit ain't even cool. Fuck. So that went on. Then they didn't, like I said, they didn't push the move-in date for the apartment way to the end of the month. So that forced me to be at my mama house longer. They done upped the torture and harassment here. It took them 4 days to get it started. By the ninth day, it was in full effect. I'm talking about it don't even feel like I moved from out the apartment we just left now. Everything back to normal. I mean normal. Loud frequencies in the ear, voluntary muscle movement. Sheesh, the heart palpitations, pressure on the brain, everything right back to normal. It was good for the first 4 days. Shit, hell, all the way up to the eighth. The eighth, it got crazy. It don't stop now. And it's crazy because they so bold that they will set up everything they need right in front of you, disguised as company vans and worker vans, and really it's them motherfuckers setting up the equipment in the other gang stalkers' room to attack you. And they doing this shit right in your face, but you would look like a nut job trying to prove it. But they gonna let you know that it's them. They gonna shoot you some weird look like right before the torture got back bad here. The workers, of course, my window is right here near the parking lot, so I can see everybody pull up. First and foremost, all of them pull up right in front of my window. And whenever I went out the door, it's an elevator in our building. Whenever I go out to get on the elevator, I keep bumping into the same people. Every time I go to get on the elevator, they stepping off. I come back, call the elevator down, they stepping off. I'm stepping on. And this done happened like 6 times already. Y'all, I just keep bumping into the same people. This big ass building, and I just keep synchronizing with y'all on the elevator. I went downstairs today. Them again synchronizing with me. It's to the point where I can predict it and record it now before I go out the door. Like y'all ready to see the two that I always talk about. I'm gonna start doing that. Watch. I'm gonna go out at random times. I'm gonna say it out loud so they can know that I'm going outside, but it's gonna be on random times. Watch. Now watch how much I synchronize with these same two people, bro. Shit is weird, bro. It's extremely weird. It's like y'all don't have nothing better to do, and it's like they love the COVID masses and dark sunshades. That's like their costume right there. I think they be feeling like real spies when they put the shades on. I ain't gonna lie, they as love control. They got too much time on their hands. They ain't even got enough time to worry about themselves. That's crazy. They can't even progress their own life because they so busy worried about the next motherfucker who ain't doing nothing but trying to live. I'm trying to get a normal life. And y'all gave up y'all normal life to make my life unnormal. Y'all some weird motherfuckers. Y'all done did all that. Fuck, goof ass motherfucker. I guess back to the drawing board. Mm-mm. I feel they talk about the mom. I'm gonna have to check. Fucking weird. But that's enough, man. Man, I've vented enough about this subject matter. I gotta put up with my mom for another, she's 18, 17 days. I probably end up going to get me a room. I ain't lie. I don't even know if I could be there for the 17 days. That's almost 3 weeks. Jeez. This 11 days been hot enough. I ain't black. Yeah, my mama's such a bot. She's a real NPC. That shit kind of like, it's weird when you realize that though, that your parents or your loved ones is bots. Like they, bro, it's crazy because I don't really think my mama playing when she say. I don't think that she's involved in my gang stalk, and I think she honestly just don't believe that something like this is happening in the world and it's happening to me. I really don't even think that she's part of it. I sit in here and observe my mama, and my mama is the type of person that's still rooting for Joe Biden, even though we know politics is pure bullshit. But if you was to believe politics and been keeping up with it, then you would probably all agree that Trump was a way better president if we wanted to speak from a matrix point of view. My mama sitting here and watch content about Donald Trump slander all fucking day, bro. She is so obsessed. Like she loved to hate Donald Trump, and she listened to everything that the computer or the news tell her. You better not tell her it's a lie. You better not tell her nothing on the news is a lie. She gonna defend it. She gonna come up with every scenario in her head as to why it is telling the truth. It's crazy, and it's crazy when you see, like I said, your loved one is so lost and just not aware of what's going on because it's like you, my mama, you older, you falling for this shit. You don't see what's going on. You really don't see what's going on. Nope, you can't because you going to bed. You taking up for the Matrix too. You was really going to bat for the Matrix. Like, it's really crazy to watch that. Yeah, but I guess that's to each his own, man. Like, can't save everybody. Everybody not meant to be woke up. Everybody is not meant to be aware or not meant to be on I guess the righteous side. Because if you're not on, it's only two sides. There's only two sides. Those in the middle, who's undecided, is gonna be the lost souls. Those gonna be the lost souls. But those people who's aware of good and evil, right and wrong, it's only those two sides. The middle is limbo. You stuck. You ain't going nowhere. You been got recycling. Came right back here. But the people who's aware of what's going on is really only two options. Is you on what's right or if you on what's wrong. And if you're a target individuals, I guess you already know what side you on. Regardless on who says what, how you talk, or whatever. The program decided for you. Because I'm pretty sure y'all ain't gonna be out here, those real target individuals, they couldn't relate to doing something like this. They couldn't. This shit is crazy. You gotta be a special kind of person to be involved in some shit like that. And I don't mean special in a good way. Yeah, that's enough for my rant. I've been on here all night talking about the same goddamn shit. Get my ass some rest so I can get up in the morning, figure some things out, put some shit together. Fuck.